we present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. People often ask us, is it easy to make people laugh? Well, no, it isn't. It's hard work, it's strain, and it's effort. That's why we don't bother. And by I mean Tim Brooke-Taylor and Willie Rushton on my right. Mike Harding and Graeme Garden on my left. Not forgetting the only scorer I know who's always left with two to carry, our lovely bouncy Samantha. Yep. We're going to start teams with an ad-lib poem. As you know, those of you listening at home and those of you in the studio, I'm going to give someone the first line of a poem, and they continue until I buzz them, like that, and the next person continues. Mike, you're going to start this one, and this is rather nice. Halfway up the stairs is a stair where I sit. It's from A.A. Milne.
It's rather R.A.C. Milne.
Halfway up the stairs is a place...
Come on, get on with the game, team.
Halfway up the stairs is a place where I sit. I go with half a pound of dates, and all the stones out I spit. My grandma taught me this to do when I was but a widger.
What's a widger?
Something too difficult to rhyme with.
Yes.
You can make up anything you want, isn't it?
I often play with my widger, said Christopher. I said, did you?
Excellent.
No wonder that you're short and blind, you naughty little toad.
Be off with you, get down the stairs and go and play in the road. Meanwhile, in the nursery, the toys were coming out.
It was about time they did, I thought. And they all gave a shout. Whoopsie daisy, whoops-y me. This is what they'd say.
The chocolate soldier stood by the fire and melted clean away.
This is the point where I give teams advance warning of the late arrivals that they'll be announcing later on in the programme. This week we'll be asking them for the late arrivals at the Vicars Ball. Vicars Ball. We have a round called Mad Wriggle. It's a musical round in which each team will give us a folk song, or madrigal, on a specified subject. Tim and Willie, would you like to give Mike and Graeme a subject for their folk song, please?
Yes, we'd like it to be the Sellafield Catch.
Start, Mike, you're a folkie.
I'll sing of bonny Sellafield on the hills of Cumbria,
and the 8-foot prawns that crawl ashore and overturn the car.
Oh, but now they've closed the station down, and 'tis an amusement parking yard.
You can tell the folks what's been there, 'cause they all glow in the dark.
Okay, Mike and Graeme, could you give Tim and Willie now their subject?
Yeah. We'd like them to sing, please, the Lay of the Chartered Accountant. That's enough.
A wandering chartered accountant to a massage parlour went. He said, I'll put it to you straight, I am extremely bent. I come here seeking tax relief. Have you the chains and ropes? They said no, but we can thrash you with small buff envelopes. With nasty little windows. Oh.
round, teams. Samantha's just handed me the score. This is a game called Headlines. I shall give our teams a news story and ask them for appropriate headlines from newspapers or the Sun. First story. The Gadarene Swine. Let's have a headline from you, Mike Harding, from the Financial Times.
Oh, the Gadarene Swine in the Financial Times headline was pork scratchings up 2 points.
Willie, how about you for the Jewish Chronicle?
Israeli fleet attacked by non-kosher missiles.
Graeme, the Sun.
The Sun. Nude pigs in Satanist death plunge.
And, Tim, will you take your headline from the Sporting Life?
Snout-to-snout finish in Port Derby.
About the Guardian.
Yes, Mike.
Holy man in animal experiment row.
One from the Pig Breeders' Gazette. Gadarene disaster, obituaries, page 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19...
Morning Star, police leap off cliff.
Right, we'll go on to another story now. And this story is David and Goliath. Story of David and Goliath. Headlines, please, from the Daily Express. Graeme Garden.
The Express. Goliath slays David.
Tim, what about the Daily Telegraph?
I was first in after the stone, writes Max Hastings.
There's a ripple there. Mike, I'd like the Financial Times headline for you, please.
Amalgamated strings up 2 points.
And Willie Rushton, you've been waiting for this, The Sun headline.
Gotcha, you bloody Philistine.
Any more?
Well, I would just like to have the Pig Breeders' Gazette. David slays Goliath, no pigs involved.
Few pigs involved.
The early edition of The Guardian carried the headline, David slaps Goliath. But that was later corrected to David slays goldfish.
The Sporting Life, Goliath to make comeback.
Okay, then, we'll go on to the next round. All right, Samantha, lovey? Got a score for us there? Good. Sound charades. Using only the immense versatility of their voices, each team will in turn now give us a charade of a play, a film, book or picture or whatever. The other team will then have to guess what it is or why they bother to do it. And the answer will go up on our electronic scoreboard here in the studio, while a mystery voice now reveals all to our listeners at home.
Lou Grant. Lou Grant.
We're going to start with you, Mike. We're going to start with you, Mike and Graeme. Is it a film or a book or what?
TV.
How many words do we know?
2 words.
Yes.
Good morning, I'm from the council.
Oh, pleased to meet you.
Come about the planning permission and the money that you require. What was the money for exactly?
It's for the outside toilet. City by the nose.
Well.
Ferrets is getting cold in winter and I have to go out there with them dammy trousers like.
See, absolutely no problem at all. Should you just sign here, please?
Thank you. Sign, scribble, the end.
The end. Right.
Right. Tim and Willie, start thinking.
Price is Right? Opportunity knocks?
Audience, you can help. If they get warm, you can give them a little bit of applause to help them along. They haven't yet, but if they do.
Coming around, providing with a grant, was it, Willie? Can you remember?
Lou Grant.
In case they missed it at home,
Toilet Grant. John Grant.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you.
Tim and Willie, it's your turn to do a charade now. And it's going up on the electronic computer here in the studio. And here's the mystery voice to tell you at home.
Noises off. Noises off.
You've got the whole first chapter.
I'll pick it up with 2 words, play.
Let me say this straight off. And I say it with no fear that anyone will contradict anything I have to say on this subject, because you're sensible. Oh my! The government feels that this is probably the best course, in fact, definitely the best course. That the Prime Minister knows it's the best course, and I think. Good night.
Okay, start guessing. Graeme and Mike.
Wind, something wind?
No.
Flatulence?
We'll get you nowhere.
Trumpets and raspberries.
Trumpets and raspberries?
No, good. Try.
Not raspberries, not wind. Nothing else you can call it on the radio. Is it on in the West End at the moment?
On for several years, or even off for several years.
Noises off. I thought it was a dead long title. It was...
And Mike and Graeme, you're going to do another charade now. It's going up on the electronic board here, and here it is for you at home.
Oh, Swedish gangbang. Swedish gangbang. Just might leave it in by mistake.
The outsider. The outsider.
Okay. Is it a film or a play or a what?
It's a book.
A book.
How many words?
2 words.
You touched your ear. Does that mean it sounds like?
No.
It just means I got an itchy ear. Here we go.
Can I come in?
No.
No highway.
No entry, no... Does no come into it? Anything negative come into the title?
No.
Too serious. No?
First word's a very short one, I should tell you.
The second word isn't.
Could be if you said it fast.
Can I come in? No.
It's part of the title. Get out. I don't read that book.
Get Carter.
Out or get?
I don't know.
That's no use. Get?
Out.
That's not the first word.
That's the long second word, is it? Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Try and get the first word.
Stay out.
No, it's a very short word. Quite a common one.
Oh, out. Not out.
The out.
Not in.
A out. The out.
Be out.
The outsider.
Be more... Brilliant. Let's hurry along now to your charade, Tim and Willie. It's going up on the board here, and here's the mystery voice to tell you at home.
Blind date. Blind date.
Right, Tim and Willie, is it a book or a play or what?
It's a play.
How many words?
Oh, sorry, it's an absolute lie, that. Sorry. I put it this way, it's a television show. And it's 2 words.
Right, carry
And
on.
we'll do them both together, all right?
Yes.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Now, there you have me. Good question, but wasted on me. I could tell you, but the guide dog has gone after the cat.
Lover.
The lovers? No, that's often not on there.
How nice, though. You should think that.
Weekend World. A lot of people do it at weekend, you know. Is there a the in it?
Did you hear his...
And the. There's one of them an article.
You get a huge round of applause if and or the was in it.
They might just be on your side.
Well, you get just by saying out.
Did you hear Willie talking about dogs at all?
Huckleberry Hound. And
clutching at straws now, kid.
I heard it. Shakespeare.
Shakespeare Waller. Guide dog.
Oh. Blue Peter.
I don't think you're going to get it, are you?
Balconies in it at all? The dog on the balcony?
Could be. It's difficult. It's difficult
Balcony
to see
dog.
from here.
Deputy dog. Difficult to see.
Difficult.
It's not blind, is it? Blind love, blind... passion. Lust. Respect, regard.
I'll give you a short clue. January the 5th.
Blind date.
Okay, we're going to rush on now to a round called Misleading Advice in the Railway Station. I want suggestions from our teams for misleading advice in a railway station, and the first prize is a job at Victoria. Start with you, Willie Rushton.
Yes, this is the London train.
Best be quick, the pork pies are always popular.
Connecting doors between carriages are all automatic.
Please lean out of the window.
Comfortable hammocks are located above the seats.
125 means it's a train that'll stop on request.
This train will be on time. And our inspector will be pleased to give you any information you require.
The ticket collectors are always happy to change a £50 note.
And cheerful porters will carry your luggage.
We are getting there.
Any more?
British Rail personally pick and train their own hostesses on the stations. Their telephone numbers can be found in any phone kiosk.
All our pies are fresh. Please ignore the barking.
The sausage rolls are meant to move.
Okay. Well, I think we'd better get on to the next round, and it's one that involves our pianist Colin Sell. Colin got where he is today through years of arduous practice and profound study. Selfless industry which now reaps its just reward as we invite him to accompany the teams as they sing one song to the tune of another. Graeme Garden, I'm going to ask you to sing the words of Does Your Chewing Gum Lose Its Flavour to the tune of Andrew Lloyd Webber's Memory.
Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? If your mother says don't chew it, do you swallow it in spite? Can you catch it on your tonsils? Can you heave it left and right? Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? If you pull it out like rubber,
All together now.
will it snap right back and bite? If you paste it on the left side, will you find it on the right?
Thank you, Graham. That brings your score to 6, and we go on to Tim. And I want you, Tim, to sing the words of the Hokey Cokey to the tune of the March of the Toreadors from Carmen.
Luck, Tim. You put your left arm out, left arm in, left arm out, and shake it all about. You'll do the hokey cokey and turn around. That is what it's all about. You put your right arm up, right arm in, right arm out, about.
Your turn, Mike, now, and I want you to sing the words of the whole... The whole... Sorry.
Go for it, Hum. Go for it.
Right. Mike, if you'll sing the words of The Hole in the Elephant's Pot.
I'm sorry. I didn't quite hear that.
We missed
Wait a
that
minute.
one, Hum.
You've got to let the chairman compose himself. Mike, the words of The Hole in the Elephant's Bottom to the tune Wait For It, of Lara's theme from Dr. Zhivago.
I wanted to go on the stage, but the parts that they gave me were rotten. I'm pantomime, I'm all the rage. I'm the hole in the elephant's bottom. Two little boys in the stalls, great big pea shooters they've got 'em, and they spend all their time shooting peas up the hole in the elephant's bottom. The chorus girls all think I'm it. Oh, talents, they say that I've got 'em, and I wink at the band in the pit through the hole in the elephant's bottom.
Oh, they don't write them like that anymore.
Never
It's
did.
up to you, Willie Rushton, to even up the score now with the words of Send in the Clowns to Early One Morning.
Isn't it rich? Are we not a pair? Me here at last on the ground, you in midair. Send in the clowns, isn't it bliss? Don't you approve one who keeps tearing around? One who can't move, where are the clowns? Send in the clowns, just when I'd stopped opening doors. Finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours, making my entrance again my usual fare. Sure, of our lines, no one is there.
I thought that version had marginally the edge on Elizabeth Taylor's version. This is the point of the programme where I sit back and enjoy the late announcements, which this week, teams, is for the Vicars Ball. And that brings us to the end of this week's...
I have a lively trio which I'll try out on you. Te Deum, Benedictus, and Magnificat.
Being an ecumenical thing, there's a couple of Roman Catholic popes come across.
Couple?
First one, well, it's a schismatic show, this. First one's Pope Cicola. And the second one is a German Pope, Pope Gosdewiesel. The Spanish couple with a son who's recently ordained, Signore and Senorita Comuno. Their son, Ole Comuno.
Old Manchester United footballer, Pastor Best. And there's Bell Ringer. She's Pastor Best as well. And Rector Chances. Bell...
But she's always going out with campionologist.
And Bob Major. They make an appealing couple.
Going to lead us in the first psalm, Psalm Enchanted Evening.
Ah, Lord Ismay. The inventor of the Lord Ismay Shepherd.
Mr. and Mrs. Spray and their daughter Lettuce. Spray.
Mr. and Mrs. Ment and their newt Estament.
Oh, this is unusual. Cannon Balls has just arrived without prior notice.
And then there's the Greek Orthodox couple, Mr. and Mrs. Aribides, and their daughter Rose Aribides. Japanese parson coming through the door. He's the chaplain of the Kawasaki Motor Works. Rev Yamota. And of course we mustn't forget on our own penitential. And the first dance is the Quaker, twice round the room and outside for your oaths.
No wonder Gloria's in excelsis.
From Northern Ireland again. Just cause or impediment and their daughter.
Any just cause or impediment.
And there's Mr. and Mrs. Elegy in a country churchyard and their daughter Grace Elegy.
And the Lancashire Methodist parson, E. Elfire.
You've been listening to the Mike Harding Show. That's all for this week from all of us on I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. It's goodbye till next time.
Tim Brooke-Taylor, Graeme Garden, Mike Harding and Willie Rushton have been given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme is produced by Paul Mayhew Archer.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us in Dartford, the Kentish town with much to fascinate the curious visitor. Dartford has been occupied by man since the dawn of civilization, and at various times animal species as diverse as cave lions, rhinos, tree monkeys and bison roamed the area until someone thought fit to put a new padlock on the zoo gates. The area was also noted for its vast number of lemmings, and as the Ice Age receded, cave paintings record their migration north across to Essex, where after a short stay they took up the habit of throwing themselves off cliffs. The Peasants' Revolt of 1381 started in Dartford when a poll tax collector's brains were beaten out with a hammer by Wat Tyler to promote his new roofing trade magazine. The next event of historical interest occurred in 1956 when Dartford's famous tunnel was completed. It was opened by Her Majesty the Queen to the applause of motorists queuing to be the first through. When she returned to open the new Dartford Bridge some 40 years later, she was surprised to recognise the same ones again. Today, Dartford welcomes 4 additional visitors, and how best to describe them? Well, think of 4 cutting-edge, top-class comedians. Now think again. As I introduce on my left, Barry Cryer and Graeme Garden. And on my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Tony Hawkes. And taking up her customary position and eager to enjoy the action, please welcome our lovely scorer, the delightful Samantha. Okay, the first round is called How Wrong Can You Get? This was suggested to us by the BBC Long-Term Planning Unit set up by Greg Dyke. With misplaced optimism very much in mind, teams, I'd like you to suggest examples of remarks made by famous people from the dawn of civilization onwards, which seriously misjudged the course of history. Tim?
Alfred the Great. You can always rely on Delia's recipes.
Moses. Boats? Of course you need boats. How are we going to get across otherwise?
King Harold. Right, men, we're going into this with our eyes wide open.
Saddam Hussein. They'll never find me in here.
Admiral Lord Nelson. When it's safe, I'll wave my arm and give you the wink.
A citizen of Pompeii. Forget Vesuvius, I've got an obscene wall painting to finish.
JFK, let's have the hood down, darling.
John Logie Baird. And the really good thing about it is it'll take the public's mind off gardening and decorating.
Tony Blair, they definitely have weapons of mass destruction.
OK. The teams are going to sing for us now in the round called One Song to the Tune of Another. Musical accompaniment in this round will be provided at the piano by Colin Sell. Actually, listeners may be fascinated to learn that before Christmas, Colin was employed to play the piano for the Stranglers. You can imagine how things were livened up in that turkey abattoir. OK, Barry, we'll start with you. I'd like you to sing the words of Busy Line to the tune of Let It Be.
I put a nickel in the telephone, dialed my baby's number, and got a busy line. Each time I tried, I got a busy tone. Not my baby's number, just a busy line. Called his uncle in Jamaica, left a message with the baker, even checked the number in the telephone book. Got so awfully worried, to my baby's house I hurried. When I looked inside, the phone was off the hook. And as I walked up to my baby, then I got my baby's number. He was busy in the parlor doing fine, busy kissing someone else, while I was keeping busy on a busy line.
Tim, now I'd like you to sing the words of the Marrow song to the tune of I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing.
Down the road there lives a man I'd like you all to know. He grew a great big marrow for the local flower show. When the story got around, they came from far and wide. And when the people saw the marrow, everybody cried. Oh, what a beauty, I've never seen one as big as that before. Oh, what a beauty, it must be 2 feet long or even more. It's such a lovely colour and nice and round and fat. I never thought a marrow could grow as big as that.
Now, Graeme, I'd like you to sing the words of the Eensy Weensy Spider to the tune of the chorus of the Hebrew slaves from Verdi's Nabucco.
The Eensy Weensy Spider crawled up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the Eensy Weensy Spider crawled up the spout again. Eensy Weensy Spider crawled up the water spout.
Finally, Tony, would you please sing the words of the Muppet Show theme to the tune of A Whiter Shade of Pale?
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight. It's time to put on time to dress up right. It's time to raise the curtain on the Muppet Show tonight. It's time to get things started on most sensational, inspirational, celebrational, Muppetational. This is what we call the Muppet Show.
Right, before the next round begins, I have to say a brief word to listeners of a nervous disposition. Boo! Okay, this game involves the teams playing cards. Luckily, Samantha is a qualified croupier and often works at an exclusive Soho club where gamblers pay top money to play roulette all day and poker all night. In fact, the teams are now going to play strip poker. And in view of that, we're required to issue a warning that the next section is likely to include scenes of gratuitous nudity. Any listeners liable to be offended who might wish to write letters of complaint are politely asked to turn the volume down now. Okay, teams, now we've got rid of that bunch of po-faced whiners. You can start the game. No one is permitted more than 5 items of clothing, and only the winner of each hand will avoid taking anything off. You'll be playing 5-card draw. Samantha, if you care to cut the pack and deal, please. Okay, teams, now off you go.
I've got 1 pair.
Wouldn't worry about it.
I've got a flush. No, I've got a running flush. Hell, being my age. Running flush.
I've got a pair as well, but I'm not going to reveal whether it's bigger than Tim's pair until the end of the game, probably.
Well, I've got 3 of a kind. Barry wins that hand.
Okay.
Right, well, I'm going to take my jacket off.
Never mind.
I shall take my jacket off as well, in some of the finest radio there's ever been.
There we are. A pair of shoes counts as 1 item, is that right?
Yes.
Even so, I'm regretting wearing 10 shoes. But here goes this one. That's better.
Okay, onwards and upwards. Samantha, if you'd care to deal again for us, please.
I've got 1 pair.
I've got 3 aces.
I've got 5 queens.
Waiting for you at home.
What a night! It works for us.
I think we should check this pack, Barry. I think we need an adjudication
Barry,
whether he's won that or not.
But
right.
Barry, you're playing with a pack of postage stamps.
Knew there was something. I thought it was my eyesight.
There's your cards.
I think Barry wins.
Oh,
I think
right.
Barry wins that one.
Oh, no, surely not, is it?
Yes,
I was
you-
about
you
to
played
remove
that
my
winner.
glass eye.
Listen, I'm
I'll do that
the
anyway.
adjudicator.
Oh, for goodness.
I'm going to take off a corset.
Oh!
That's better.
Yes, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to take off, but I'm taking it off now.
I am going to take off this.
Oh, no!
Okay. The next round takes a look at our criminal justice system. Britain is rightly proud of its judicial process, where even notorious villains are given a fair trial by a jury of their peers, and if found guilty, handed stern sentences before being taken away by a security firm to be immediately clapped into release. The game is called Musical Witness, and in it the teams will take turns to enact a courtroom scene. Player A will be a barrister, cross-examining Player B, who'll be the witness. However, Player B can only provide his evidence using the words of a well-known song. OK, Tim and Tony, we'll start with you. Tony, you can be the barrister, and Tim, you're the witness. Off we go.
OK, witness, tell the court your name.
I'm Henry VIII.
No, you're not.
I am.
Mr. Brooke-Taylor, will you please tell the court your real name?
Henry VIII.
Mr. Brooke-Taylor, you are not Henry VIII.
I am.
Very well. Would you please tell the court what you were doing on the afternoon of July the 10th?
I got married to the widow next door.
Would this be the woman you've previously referred to as Slapper Lil?
Well, she's been married 7 times before.
Indeed, and each of these husbands claims descent from the House of Tudor?
And every one was an Henry.
Not according to their birth certificates, they weren't. Husband 7 was called Gerald, and they separated after he successfully tried to persuade her to undergo a sex change.
She wouldn't have a Willie.
So it transpired. And you felt she could only love a Henry?
Or a Sam.
But in fact, you're her 8th husband, and you're called Tim.
I'm her 8th old man named Henry.
Mr. Brooke-Taylor, will you please tell the court who you really are?
Henry VIII.
No, you're not.
I am.
Right, your turn, Barry and Graham. This time, Graham, you're to be the barrister, and Barry, you can be the witness. Off you go.
One final question to you, Mr. Cryer.
Oh, now the end is near.
You are accused of the theft of a large quantity of soft furnishings. Do you see any of those items in the court?
So I face the final curtain.
Yes, and did you unlawfully take this curtain and the other soft furnishings as charged?
My friend, I'll say it clear.
Just answer the question.
I'll state my case, of which I'm certain.
Yes or no, Mr. Cryer?
I've lived a life that's full.
Did you or did you not take the articles in question?
I've travelled each and every highway.
Very well. On your travels, you no doubt committed other similar crimes.
And much more than this. I did it my way.
And having done it, are you prepared to express to the court any feeling of remorse or contrition?
Well, regrets, I've had a few.
I'm very pleased to hear it.
Then again, too few to mention.
But what precisely is it that you regret?
I did what I had to do.
Indeed. And I put it to you that throughout this sorry episode, you blatantly acted with complete and utter exemption.
And saw it through without exemption.
Really? You expect us to believe that? Doesn't even make sense. Well, you tell the court how you made your getaway.
I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway.
And have you anything to add to that?
Much more than this.
Mr. Cryer, will you tell our learned judge, Mr. Justice My Way, how you plead, guilty or not guilty?
I did it my way.
OK, it's the connections round now, in which the teams have to guess what might link various disparate persons, items or facts. So, for example, if I were to ask what might link Osama bin Laden and Noel Edmonds, then the obvious answer is that they both disappeared without trace. OK, Graham, we're going to start with you. What connects these people? Jeffrey Archer, Oscar Wilde, Adolf Hitler, Miguel de Cervantes.
Oh, they're writers, and it was when they were in prison. They wrote The Ballad of Reading Gaol, Mein Kampf and Don Quixote, and so did Jeffrey Archer.
Pretty good, that. All have written books in prison. Barry, can you tell me the connection between the following? Falling off a lavatory, swallowing a fly, hailstones, wallpaper, having sexual intercourse, driving at high speeds and watching the goodies.
March the 18th, 1973.
Correct answer is they've all been a cause of death. It's true. The copper arsenite in Napoleon's 17th century wallpaper is thought to have killed him. George II killed himself after falling off a lavatory, and one viewer apparently died laughing while watching an episode of The Goodies.
What's this apparently?
Tim, now, what about these?
Sorry, what? Me?
What about these? Lemons, strawberries, oranges, melons.
Bra sizes. That would get the St. Michael range going quicker. I'm melons. I'm big melon. I'm a cantaloupe melon. Sorry, just dreaming.
Correct answer is none of these fruits ripen after picking. Finally, Tony, what connects these things? Buttercups, spicy food, tight clothing, coffee, casual sex.
They're all the names of Mia Farrow's children.
Or, if you prefer it, they can all cause indigestion.
Casual sex, does it? Is it?
Indigestion?
Right.
So always dress up for it.
Don't look at me. OK, here are some bonus connections for any of you who'd like to have a go. Thinking of bald men, holding your breath, plugging your ears, lying down, standing on your head, screaming, stimulating your clitoris, chewing gum, taking a hot bath, swallowing some dry bread, drinking some water while holding your nose, eating a spoonful of mustard.
These are just some of the things preferable to listening to you and yours.
On which programme you probably learned that they're all cures for hiccups.
So there's a few ladies quite happy out there.
Oh, it's all right, Mum, I've got hiccups. Let me help you with your hiccups, dear.
It's 20 times today.
We're going to play a game called Cheddar Gorge. In Cheddar Gorge, each panellist exchanges a word in turn in order to construct a coherent sentence, the object being not to complete the sentence. If I detect a full stop has been reached, you'll hear this. OK, teams, the subject of your sentence is National Cheese Week. Tim, you can start.
I would
love
to
go
to
Swindon
today
to
see
some
of
the
cheeses
which
are
on
display
near
to
a
local
hostelry
known as
the
inn
of
the
cheese
E
window
which
is
often
open
until
9
people
have
sometimes
gone
upwards
through
Lancashire,
Cheshire,
Northumberland,
Wensleydale,
Gloucester,
Edams,
Gorgonzola,
and
Gloucester. That's a double Gloucester.
although
having
said
Once
before
that
cheese
is
the
best
possible
way
of
curing
lack
of
nutritious
ingredients
often
doctors
recommend
swimming
in entirely
covered
in
mud
or
camembert
Roquefort
or
brie.
However,
Sometimes
these
cheeses
are
capable
of
producing
violent
internal
seizures,
which
can
be
seen
and heard
from
Reykjavik.
I notice it's very nearly the end of the show, but there's just time to squeeze in a round of Aristocrats Song Book.
Thank you, my lord.
Samantha tells me she has to nip out now as she's been invited to an exclusive club to meet a group of aristocrats. She's very excited to see where all the big knobs hang out. She says at such a posh function, she and the other girls will probably end up trying to speak with plums in their mouths. So while she's away preparing for that, teams, I'd like you to suggest titles of songs that might appeal to an audience drawn from the upper crust. Graeme, will you start, please?
Our house is a very, very, very big house.
Past the Duchess on the left-hand side.
Yes, I am a rich man, with a title too.
Play that flunky music, you boy.
Standing on the coronet, watching all the earls go by.
All I need is the air that you'll breed.
You take the high grove and I'll take the low.
Take that and relight my fire.
Woburn.
Here's one. Yes, we have no chins.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as the leathery soul of time is hammered by the cobbler of destiny, before the waiter of hope offers to take it back to the kitchen for him, I notice it's the end of the show. So from the team, Samantha, myself, and the good folk of Dartford, it's goodbye.
Graeme Garden, Brooke-Taylor and Tony Hawkes have been given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson and the producer was John Naismith.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Thank you very much. Well, this, as they say, is it, the big one, the moment when our teams decide who's going to be the winner of this year's I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue competition. Both teams have come through a grueling 10 weeks in and out of the studio, leading to the final by a succession of victories and occasional defeats. So let's see if either team can improve on last week's total, and they both managed to amass no points at all. First of all, over there, Tim Brooke-Taylor and William Rushton. And over there, Graeme Garden and Barry Crine. Right, well, we start with the round good news and bad news. In this round, one team has to announce a piece of good news, and the other team has to provide the accompanying bad news. We then go back to the first team, who provide the good news, and then the other team who provide the bad news, and so on and so forth. And we continue that until we all die of apathy. Right, Barry Cryer, you're going to start, first of all, with the good news.
Am I?
Yes.
Yes. Well, the good news is there are going to be more show business personalities in the honours list.
Bad news. Max Bygraves is going to get a knighthood.
Good news is now that we've leaked the news, he won't.
Bad news is he's going to be a peer instead.
Good news is he's standing in the sea off Bournemouth.
Bad news, he's still singing.
Good news, that'll keep the oil tankers off the rocks.
Bad news is that Max has just slipped his moorings and is floating dangerously towards the Channel Islands.
The good news is it? I've been following the plot. The RAF are hoping to... Oh, I'm enjoying this fantasy. Hoping to disperse him with tons of underarm deodorant.
Bad news, he's still singing.
The good news is he's just bringing out a new LP, Sink Along a Max.
Yeah, that one goes to Graeme Garden there, who starts the next one with the good news. Graeme.
Good news, they've just invented a new contraceptive pill for men.
Bad news, 8 months gone and now he tilts.
Yeah, Tim, can't improve on that. Okay, Willie Rushton, will you start?
For two, you know.
What is it? Good news.
Good news.
I bought a Chinese takeaway meal last night.
Bad news, before I could eat it, they took it away.
Good news, half an hour later they brought it back.
Bad news, half an hour later I brought it back.
Good news. I then went to a German takeaway.
Admire him for
Bad
bottle.
news. Bad news, I could only eat the food they ordered.
Nevertheless. Good news, this might help. I went to an Irish takeaway.
Bad news, they forgot to bring the food.
Good news, I didn't want soup in a basket anyway. They'd fried the paper bag.
The bad news, I then went to a Russian takeaway and they took me away.
That one goes once again to Graeme Garden, who is in the lead. And this is the point where I introduce a round that's played at the end of the programme in order to give the teams time to think of silly names for people arriving at the Old Testament ball.
Been praying for that.
The Old Testament ball. And we go on now to the ad-lib poem, where the teams are going to make up a poem. And each member must keep going until I press the buzzer, which you've already heard, and then a member of the opposing team must take over. And this goes on until we reach a natural artistic conclusion, which will be instantly recognised by the audience, who will burst into spontaneous applause. Right, I'm going to give you a line now, and the line is, 13 drunken sailors emerging from the mist. I seem to have won that round.
I agree.
No, who's going to start it now? I think we'll get Barry Crowd.
I've got that. Some like Brahms and Mozart, and some like Bach and Liszt. They weaved their way into the town on merriment hell-bent, and found their way into a pub 'twas called the Duke of Ghent. Ho there, landlord, they all cried, we'll have a sup or two.
First one asked for whiskey, the next a pot of glue. 12 whiskies and a pot of glue, cried out our bluff mine host.
I understand the whiskies, but the glue baffles me most. Well, then, replied one sailor, he normally drinks gin, but on this merry night tonight, he wants to get stuck in.
Very good. Graeme Garden wins yet again.
Excellent. Excellent.
And what's the next round?
And I think we go on to another one. We can't improve on that poem. That was brilliant. We go on to a musical round now, which introduces Colin Sell at the piano. The round's called Censored Songs. I'm going to ask each of you to sing a song, and during the song it will be your task to censor by means of the buzzer any words you consider will outrage public decency. And in fact, teams, you're not going to sing a single song. You're going to sing a selection of songs, which will be music hall songs or thereabouts. And we'll start with Tim and Willie on this one. Will you get ready to sing your selection of songs? Self-centered...
No, you were right the first time.
Self-censored songs, yeah.
There's a yellow in Texas I'm going to see. No other darky, her, no darky, only me. She cried so when I cried from my I never find her, we never more will. And we sang Daisy, Daisy, give me on till I'm half crazy over the love of it won't be as stylish. I can't afford a carriage, but you look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle made for. Some talk of Alexander and some of Hercules, of Hector and Lysander and such great as these. And all the world's great, there's none that can compare with the of the British Grenadier.
Thank you, Tim and Willie. Now, Barry and Graeme, your selection, please.
Oh, right. This is an operetta, this.
Once I was happy, but now I'm forlorn, like an old coat that is tattered and torn.
Last orders, please.
Left on this wide world to and to by a maid in her teens. Not a girl that she was handsome. I tried all I knew her to, but I could not her 1/4 as well, like that upon the trapeze. Heat through the air with the greatest of ease, a daring young man on a flying trapeze. His movements were graceful, all girls he could, and my love he has away.
Chappie Charlie is me name, is my game. There's no as good as there is all round town it is the same. I rose to fame, I'm the idol of the Champagne Charlie is me name.
My grandfather's was too large, so it stood 90 years on the floor. It was taller by half, and the old man himself, though it weighed not a pennyweight more. It was on the morn of the day that he was born, and was always his treasure and pride. But it stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died.
Where did you get that? Where did you get that? Isn't it a knobby one and just a proper style? I should like to have one just the same as that. There I go, they shout, hello, where did you get that?
And with Graeme Garden now well in the lead, we go on to the game Call My Bluff. And this is the game that's familiar to all of you from television. It's played here with a slight difference. The teams are going to give me 4 different definitions of a word, and I have to guess which one is correct. Right, team. Your word that you have to define for me is laundrette. Graeme Garden.
Right. Laundrette is a mechanical piece of apparatus which was invented just before the French Revolution in France. It's an early type of lawnmower. It was invented by Monsieur Guillotine, after whom it was not named. And it was a sort of horizontal guillotine which you pushed up and down the lawn to administer the coup de grace.
Right, Tim.
Wrong.
Your hours. Laundrette is a 19th century form of vehicular transport. Like a landau, only it's smaller.
Like a ravage.
What?
Sorry.
If you've got something frightfully funny to say, do say it. Because I haven't. They used to cry, waiter, call me a laundrette and don't answer that, is what they used to say in the 19th century. It was basically for children. A landau would be pulled by, I think, 2 horses. This would be pulled by 2 rats. Actually, I lied about the horses. It's a small sort of landau.
Barry Cryer.
Laundrette. Derived from lorgnette. Therefore, by a process of derivation, a room full of washing machines held up to the nose.
Right.
Enoch Powell.
But for the revolving bow tie, it would have been.
Willie Rushton.
It's a room full of washing machines that you don't hold up to your nose. Often. Or with any chance of success.
Right. Now, let me see.
A poser.
4 interesting definitions there. The French lawnmower. I'm a bit inclined towards that because I've seen one.
You will go to those places,
Transport, no, it wouldn't work. The lorgnette. Yes, I'd rather go for these French answers. And Willie, yours was a room full of machines.
Washing machines.
People send them to us.
But you don't hold up to your nose.
You don't often hold up your nose.
Ridiculous. So, yes, I'll go for that one. And we go on for the next round. Then I get a round of applause. I was right.
You only have to ask Humphrey and you always get a round of applause. It's the only way you get one.
Right, full marks there to Graeme Garden, and we move on now to the game Murder. This is a game which many of you have played in your stately homes. Each of the teams has to pick a card, one of which has the word murderer written on it.
Can you do an owl?
Whoever picks this is the murderer, and he's then entitled to murder someone when the studio lights are turned down. When there is a murder, the victim screams. I turn on the lights again and quiz, as the detective, those still surviving in order to find the murderer. Now, after the murder, no one is allowed to move except the murderer, who is also the only person allowed to lie about his movements. Right, I will now turn out the lights.
Is that you, Doris?
Yes. Yes.
Oh!
Look at that, he gives change as well.
Very good round.
And Tim Brooke-Taylor is lying prone on the studio floor, having screamed, which indicates, to me at any rate, that he has been murdered. And I'm now going to quiz
He's still moving
the rest
it.
of you. Graeme Garden, what were you doing? What were you doing when Tim Brooke-Taylor screamed?
I was probably earning some more points, Humph.
Barry.
I was in the library with Miss Gusset. We had to come out. The library closes at 5.
Right, now, Willie, I notice you're wearing full evening dress.
With matching
Collar's
accessories.
killing me. Well, prior to that, I was upstairs in the bath with Penelope Keith in the blue bathroom at the end of the corridor. On hearing the scream, I made my way out with only Penelope Keith wrapped round me to the conservatory.
You never liked him, you swine.
Tim, what were you doing with... Oh, sorry. Graeme,
No, ask him. We want to
I'd like to come
know.
back to you, Graeme, because I'm not altogether satisfied with your answer. Mainly because I've forgotten what it was. I believe that you moved immediately after the scream.
Well, it startled me. It was an involuntary motion of the legs.
Where did you move to?
Across the room, up the stairs, down to the conservatory and out. Onto the bus to Argentina.
That could be a lie, of course.
Would I?
Barry, did you see Graeme move?
Not at first, but Miss Gusset and I met him in the Golden Egg in Buenos Aires and compared notes as to the death of Tim and decided we were both innocent. Miss Gusset held her peace. And her hamburger.
You're all looking too innocent for me. I don't like it.
I know this is radio, but should Tim be bleeding?
Willie, I'd like to ask you a question because there's something that I'm particularly worried about at the moment. Who do you think did it?
I've no idea. I was giving Monty Maudlin the kiss of life at the time. And,
Didn't work, did it? It's a brave act.
I'll now sum up. If you'll all sit round, come into the drawing room and sit round. I'll give you my reasons for thinking that it wasn't Graeme Garden. He was miles away at the time. It wasn't the mystery voice, because he's asleep. I think it was Barry Cryer.
Stand back, all of you.
Well, let's see if I'm right now. Will the real murderer please stand up?
Good Lord.
Well, that is a surprise. Well, and so we go on now to the final... We go on to the final round now of the game which has increased in its popularity ever since we started playing it on this programme, and that is Mornington Crescent. Last of these rounds, teams, I'm going to bring in the full second part rule, which, as you know, is the green, red, 8 and W are subject to the usual restrictions unless the variable calculator is in play.
Good. Because we know certain people I'm not naming who would have taken advantage otherwise.
And Willie Rushton, you're going to start this one.
green, red, 8 and W.
Yes.
There's a green, red muse in W8. No, one moment. I won't make it that easy. The Mal. A safe start. Solid, dependable, the Mal.
Gold is green.
It's almost a professional foul.
Almost. Shaftesbury Avenue.
Tottenham Court Road.
Pall Mall. That's right.
Bishop Auckland.
We introduce personalities into this.
Oh, dear. Soho Square.
Watling Street.
Willie.
I don't think there's any way out of that.
Yes. I think. Finsbury Park Road.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Yes.
The A48 Beyond devices.
Mornington Crescent. Yes, it is. Morning to the present, it is. Sorry.
No, it isn't, actually.
Isn't it?
No, because the variable calculator was not in play at that time. When
Good. Oh, Humph, you can't change the rules suddenly halfway through.
So don't
I
do
gave
it.
you the rules before we started.
Well, you
Listen,
can't
if there's going to
change
be an argument every time we play this game, I don't see much point. Graeme
God,
Garden
they're
won
bad
it.
losers.
Right, now then. Here's where we come to the exciting part.
That was an apple well spent.
This is where I invite the teams to give their late arrivals for the Old Testament ball. The Old Testament ball.
Come to the wrong ball, I think.
Would you welcome, please, from Jericho, Mr. and Mrs. Walls came tumbling down, and their son, Andy Walls, came tumbling down.
Would you welcome, please, Mr. and Mrs. Ting of the Red Sea and their father, Pa Ting of the Red Sea.
The Irish family, the O'Mees, with their unfortunate son, Nuta Ron O'Mee.
As you can see, one eye's higher than the other. We may as well get it over. Let's get it over with.
Will you welcome, please, Mr. and Mrs. Sladder and their son, Jacob Sladder.
How extraordinary. Come, a lot of people in large flat hats, known as the Bigat family. There's Isaac Bigat. David Bigat. Samuel Bigat.
Jonah and a party from Wales. With their secretary, Evangelical.
Oh, look, there's Mr. and Mrs. Lila, with their son, Sam Lila, and Sam's son, Andy Lila.
Oh, Moses doesn't look too good. Oh, but he's got his tablets.
Well, that was good.
Have a cuck. No, have two. They're only small.
Oh, please would you welcome Isaac, who is the son, of course, of Amin Massa, known as Isaac Amin Massa.
There's Gladys, a respectable whale, and Joan, a randy whale. Scraping the bottom of the Red Sea, folks.
At this point, we come to the time when I have to tot up the scores for the whole series.
Oh, the Steins and their daughter Phyllis.
Sam Book. I was working on Psalm Book, and I gave up halfway through, and it showed.
Mr. and Mrs. Babel and their daughter Tara.
Tara, yeah.
Tara Babel. Tarov Babel.
Right, well...
And their daughter Tarov. She was Russian.
I'll do Sam Book again in a minute.
You threatened me, young
Now,
man.
as you can understand...
Young man.
As you can understand, it will
radio.
take some time to compute the scores for the entire series, so that it will be announced after the late news on BBC Two on Friday. That's all from us now.
Salvation.
So... Go ahead, Tim. Would you like to wind up?
And Red Emption, I mean.
So from all of us, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Very quiet, Graeme Garden, Brooke-Taylor and Willie Rushton were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sells setting some of them to music. This last programme in the series was produced by Geoffrey Perkins.
And a new series of I'm Sorry, I Haven't a Clue begins on Monday, the 16th of July at 6:30 in the evening.
And in the red corner, wearing only leopard skin body stockings and matching Wellingtons, Barry Cryer and Graeme Garden. And without any more messing about, we're going on straight on to the first game, which is the one called Sound Charades. One team has to make noises, and the other team must guess what they mean. The audience are let into the secret by way of a blackboard here in the studio, and you at home are told by a mystery voice. And in the studio here, you can help audience by applauding when they're getting warmer. And in view of our experience with the audience on the recent show, the people you're supposed to applaud are the people who are guessing and not the people who are doing the charade. Okay, Willie and Tim, you're going to start off by doing your charade. And the audience at home is being told by the mystery voice, audience in the studio on our blackboard here, what they're going to do.
The Great Dictator.
It's 3 words, and it is a film.
All at once. Cue me. Mr. Taylor?
Call me Dick.
You're great.
It's the Great Dictator.
No?
Well, that puts you so far ahead, Graeme, that you've actually won this week's round. We've got to carry on. So, Barry and Graeme, you're going to do a charade now. Tim and Willie, you've got to guess it. The audience is being told at home and also in the studio here.
The Royal Hunt of the Sun.
Play and film.
A play and a film.
A play and a film. 6 words.
So you have time to pop out for a spot of lunch or something.
Write to your family.
Start a family.
Okay, we're all ready for you.
We're going to do it all at once.
Right.
I say, Phil, where is he?
I don't know. Most probably out in the stables.
No, I was just mucking out now, and I didn't see him.
He was trying to bite somewhere. Charlie, where are you? You know round about here somewhere.
Would it be anything to do with the royal family, by any chance?
The prince and the showgirl, please. That's 6.
Requests will be taken later. Orders. Queen and country, queen, king, prince, and I'm getting nowhere here.
No. Very
Charlie,
cool.
anything to do with the royal... Now, we said royal family, so... Is it something to do with...
Oh, stop it, Hum.
You've had that clap already.
You've got as far as the royal family. That's about as high as you get.
6 words, isn't it? That's what...
Yeah.
Yes.
The royal family go west. Willie, you're full of ideas.
Yes, not really the royal family.
Is the royal family actually in the title? Is it something like the royal family?
Well, they're not in the title, no.
Helpful, please.
They're not in the title. There's a good
But
clue.
anybody else in the world might be.
Yes. So
yeah, well, that's
we'll narrow it down for you.
Yes. 2 horses appear in the title.
They were horse.
The 4 horses of the...
Yes, don't be misled by that, because it doesn't.
There were 2 high-ranking members of the royal family looking for...
King and Queen.
Stop it, Graeme.
No. I think they better tell you what it
Someday
is.
my prince will come.
We've run out of
but that's
time.
rather vile.
Shaffer.
I think they're cheating because they're not...
I think you better tell them.
The Royal Hunt of the Sun.
Oh. Very good, wasn't it?
Wish I hadn't said that. To cover your confusion, Tim and Willie, you can do another charade now.
We started with an
Here's what they're going to do for you listening at home.
The High and the Mighty.
And will you tell Barry and Graeme whether it's a book or a film or a long-playing record?
It's a book, a film, and a shop.
And a
shop.
Sorry. a quick commercial. It's all in one, and it's... Did we have said how many words there are?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, some of them are relatively unimportant. Hither, Lord Chamberlain, crouch and kiss me foot.
Certainly, my liege. Oh, my God.
Clap your lip to the royal sock. On, toe by toe.
Where are these? Oh, dear.
Barry and Graeme, start guessing.
The lotus eaters meet the odor eater.
No.
It was a ripple then.
It wasn't.
I got
It was
one for the horse,
irrelevant.
and that was nothing at all to do with it.
I was Lord Kitchener's foot fetishist. There was a royal person, yes?
Yes.
And a royal foot.
And a shop.
And a chamberlain.
And some overacting from Tim.
It needn't necessarily be a royal person.
No.
A shop is germane to the...
No, I'd forget about the shop, too. In fact, I'd really forget about the film and the book.
In fact, good night. Also, it was a bit of a push.
We got that.
The
Yes,
foot
you
was a
suggested
bit
that. Yes.
Like fish when it's gone off.
High society.
A ripple.
High feet.
Anxiety. No.
The high and the mighty.
Right, Barry and Graeme, that earns you the chance to catch them up now with another charade from you.
Right.
Here it is for those of you listening at home.
The Caretaker.
Can you tell us if this is a book or a film or what?
Play in a film. And
Play in a film.
2 words.
Okay, do your charade.
Morning, Reg.
Morning.
You taking care of all this lot, are you?
I'm taking care of it all right, yes.
Oh, I bet you're always the man they go to when they want something taken care of.
Caretaker. If there's a bit of care that needs taking. I'm the man to do it. It's the one thing I do take, and that's care. What?
Well, be seeing you tomorrow, Reg.
Right.
Take care.
Sorry, there was an interruption.
It's better without an interval, that one, actually.
Okay, now,
better than the
start groping your way
It had
towards
the right
solution.
Pinteresque dialogue, so we assume it's the caretaker.
So right into our trap there.
Tim Brooke-Taylor gets an
It
extra
is.
10 marks for bringing that round to an end. Or he's never gonna stop. This is where I introduce a round that's played at the end of the programme in order to give the teams time to think of silly names for people arriving at the Aristocrats Ball. The Aristocrats Ball.
Oh, thank you.
Right. Now, the next game is called Connection Quiz, and this one's like Mastermind, except that it's played with a more uncomfortable chair. I'm going to give each contestant a set of objects or people, and he has to tell me what the connection is between them. And incidentally, this is quite serious. These are all taken from a new book called The Book of Lists, and so they're completely genuine. We're going to start now with you, Tim Brooke-Taylor. What is the connection between Jack the Ripper, Gerald Ford, Mandy Rice Davis, and Leonardo da Vinci?
They're all murderers except Jack the Ripper. No.
Very near.
All of them were interviewed to death by David Frost. No.
No.
It's Leonardo da Vinci. The only thing I know about Leonardo da Vinci is he can make people smile, but he also, he was left-handed. Does that have anything to do with it?
Tim Brooke-Taylor, absolutely brilliant. The
Good
answer is
Lord.
that they were all left-handed. Can you come back next week?
Suddenly.
Willie, here we are. What object connects the murder of Agamemnon, the Bonaparte's argument, Rostand's writing, Franklin's pastime, and Carol's orgy?
If I start with the Bonaparte's argument, which was whether or not the strange item they found in a little silver box, a fossilized part of Napoleon Bonaparte, was in fact genuine, and it was sold at Christie's for some enormous sum, which for a small part of Bonaparte is ridiculous, and whether Rostand wrote with it, and whether it was Franklin's pastime, and whether it was involved in Carol's orgy, I can't see
Sounds very likely.
how it could be involved in the murder of Agamemnon, as you can imagine an old woman to death with it. So we can cut that out. That's not there. That's not it.
I know this one, I think.
Do you? What?
Well, I think they're all previously rejected titles for Carry On Up the Khyber.
No, Agamemnon, the Bonaparte
No, I
argument.
don't think you're going to get it.
Agamemnon was murdered in the bath, but whether Bonaparte argued in the bath, or Rostand wrote in the bath, or Franklin's pastime took place in the bath, and Carol's orgy definitely did, because he had
Well, believe it or not,
Franklin was in the bath, yes. That's
Yes,
Willie,
baths, I put
you're
in
absolutely
baths.
right.
Good
The
Lord.
connecting... The connecting link is a bath. They're all the subject of famous events that happened in a bath.
Tim can tell you another.
Yes, I can. And another.
Graeme Garden.
Maybe listening.
What's the connection between Richard II, Jumbo, Ava Peron, and Trigger?
Richard II, Jumbo, Eva Peron, and Trigger. They are all roles turned down by Julie Covington.
She did Jumbo, didn't she?
Or, I know what two of them have in common, which is Eva Peron and Trigger, so presumably the others do as well. They're
All written by Roy Rogers. But it would never come from my lips, no.
You don't know how close you are to the answer.
I think they're all stuffed.
Exactly right. They are all stuffed.
What
stuff?
Really?
So this is
They're
getting
all
very
stuffed?
exciting. It would be even more exciting if I had kept any marks. But
Well,
Barry,
here comes the anticlimax. I won't know mine at all, I'm sure. Yes.
Barry, what's the connection between Beau Brummel, George II, Abraham Lincoln, and Benito Mussolini.
Well, I'm not one to gossip.
You're not one to gossip.
Not what I've heard.
Attila the Hun was not one to kill. I mean,
I can't understand the unaccountable omission of George Formby from this list, Humphrey. I think they all hung around lampposts.
Think about it.
Strung up by the partisans. No, Bo, is it gout?
No, it's not.
Were some of them secretly president of the USA?
I don't know whether to give you that, because it's so close. They were all famous snorers.
Who's to know? Who's to know?
It's hearsay evidence.
We'd like to thank Mrs. Mussolini for the research on that particular round, and we go on now.
They can't have been that famous.
You can't
Very famous. I'd heard of it.
You can't be famous as a snorer, unless you're Joan Collins. I don't...
I don't propose to let that round develop into a philosophical discussion, so we go on to the next round, which is called Call My Bluff. And this is a game familiar to all of you from television, but it's played here with a very slight difference. The teams are going to give me 4 different definitions of a word, and I have to guess which one is correct. We're going to have 2 rounds of this. Now, teams, which of you is going to start with the word?
Well, that's up to you, Hump.
Graeme, will you start with the word?
The word is bucket. And definition of bucket is a medieval musical instrument made of both wood and brass, something like a cross between a serpent and a lyre. It was a wind and a string instrument, so it could be blown and plucked at the same time, which is some trick if you can do it. And the...
Oh, he's doing it.
It's not a very well-known or indeed very popular instrument. There is a reference to it in the Bible, in the Psalms. Magnify him upon the bucket. And its greatest protagonist was the Archbishop Thomas a Bucket. All I have to say upon the subject.
Tim, would you give me a definition?
I didn't know we had to give short talks. Bucket. It's a metal or plastic vessel with a handle across the top, which is used for carrying liquids or solids.
Oh, you'll never get imagination.
Sorry, I don't feel very...
Barry Cryer?
Well, of course, it's a bird, isn't it? It's a bird, Robert. Humphrey, sorry.
I'll bid you goodbye if you don't
It was
want that.
considered long extinct in the Galapagos. That's the islands. That's the correct pronunciation, by the way.
Would you
islands.
breathe into this bag, please?
It was discovered in about 1813, or probably a little later, about past, by the man after whom it was named.
Oh.
Thomas Dustpan. It was a minute bird. It weighed about 3 1/4 ounces and laid an egg that weighed about 9.5 pounds. And had a very distinctive cry. It's a bird. Yes.
Welcome back.
Over to Leslie Ann. Down.
Willie Rushton.
Get up, Leslie Ann. This is radio.
You speak for yourself.
Willie Rushton, you're
Well,
definitely...
it's an item of clothing. It's a sort of piece of clothing. It's a bit of clothing worn in the Regency period in your Brighton Pavilion with Beau Brummel, Beau Nash, Beau Jangles, all those people. When, due to the total lack of sanitation, there was nothing at all. I mean, Harpic was a Marx brother. It was worn by the rakes under the arm. It was a door, not unlike a cat door, which they could open and fan near a window as they quadrilled past it, thus reducing the aroma. It was called a bucket. A bucket, it was actually pronounced.
As worn by
There's the definitions now, teams. I have to guess which one is right.
It's an impersonation from the chair.
Right. Now then,
Of
which
Louis
one's right?
Armstrong.
A musical instrument. There's an old tune called The Bucket's Got a Hole in It, which would have meant that it wouldn't have played properly. I can't possibly see that is correct. Tim's, a plastic vessel with a handle.
Or metal.
Or metal. No, I mean, it's too far-fetched.
Too far-fetched.
It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. So that leaves us to either the extinct bird or the cat door under the arms? I'm going to go for Willie Rushton's. Willie.
Right.
Is it
Absolutely
true or
right.
bluff?
It is, yes, as worn under the arm of a Regency bucket.
Well done.
12 points to me, and that puts me ahead. And another 2 points for impersonation. Yes, right. Now then, we have a game called the Blues. For this round, each team will give the other the topic for a blues, which they must then improvise, accompanied by Colin Sell at the piano. And I'm going to introduce a new facet to this game this week, because I'm going to impose a penalty of 40 marks for anyone who uses the words up, morning, woke, or this. You didn't know that, did you? Okay. Barry and Graeme, will you give Tim and Willie their subject?
Yes. We'd like to hear the Tory Party blues. Tory Party blues.
Find something heavy hanging on my brow. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, it's the ethnic feel.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
Keep in touch.
It was Mrs. Thatcher. Get off, I cried, you daft old cow.
Oh, you've got away with words.
Away with several.
But one thing you've got to say about Maggie Thatcher.
She was only a grocer's daughter, but she taught Sir Geoffrey how.
Genuine.
Right, Tim and Willie, will you give Barry and Graeme a subject, please, for their blues?
The Flying Saucer Blues.
Thank you. I aroused myself earlier today, and something happened that was quite unique.
I saw two flies playing football in a saucer, and I heard one of them speak. Oh, yes, I did.
He said, "Take it easy, Charlie.
Remember, we're playing in the cup next week."
We thought you said fly in saucer blues."
Charlie.
Charlie.
That was so brilliant on both sides that I wouldn't dream of awarding any marks either way. We go on now to the old favourite game that I know people at home like to join in on this one, and this is Mornington Crescent. And teams, the rules that apply today are that any points scored in the outer square are transferable. Any points scored in the outer square are transferable.
That's impossible.
What, to the other team or to your own team?
Simply transferable. If you don't know the game manner, Barry, you start.
North Circular Road.
Willie?
Gee! The Reigate bypass.
Henry's Corner.
I can transfer, so North Circular Road.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, great. A1.
Wasn't that great?
A2.
Oh, it's transferred.
Graeme, you can
Fortune Green Road.
Platts Lane.
You concede, Barry?
No, that's cheating, Humphrey.
No, in a
no.
transfer round, he can do that.
You can concede.
He can do that. That's
In a
the
transfer
rule.
round, you can concede.
Thank you, Hum. Thank you. Kidderpore Avenue. Kidderpore Avenue.
Haven't got an A to Z, Andy.
I think you've had it, actually, haven't you?
Nope.
Nope.
Baden-Powell Terrace. In W3.
Covent Garden.
Southampton Row.
Mornington Crescent.
Thank you.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's transferred earlier, twice.
Yes, he did, because you revoked. Right.
Thank you. Thank you, Hum.
I think it was my A2 that scotched us.
And with Barry winning that one, we go on to this next round, which is our old favourite tag wrestling. In this round, I'm going to give each team the payoff of a story, and I shall then start one of you off telling a story to fit your punchline. And then when I feel like it, I shall press the buzzer, like that, and a member from the opposing team will have to take up the story, but make it fit his punchline. And Tim and Willie, your punchline is this. 15 Eskimo belly dancers left the submarine at Clapham.
Left the submarine at Clapham.
At Clapham.
Yep.
Barry and Graeme, your punchline is, this isn't raspberry flan, Doctor. It's Enos Sprocket.
Understandable mistake.
And as you've had longest to think about it, Tim and Willie, I'll get Barry and Graeme to start.
You start.
I didn't like the look of my wife, but then I never did much, so I decided to take her to the doctor. We sat in the waiting room for some time, but sure enough, the buzzer went.
This was just another of the reasons why Nell was fed up with life in known Alaska. Had she not danced on some of the finest bellies in Europe? She decided to go there. And the best way was the submarine lying off the Alaskan coast.
The first mate asked the captain, vis-a-vis our crew of Eskimo belly dancers, are we going to clap 'em? To which he replied, only if they're very, very good. Understandably, a patrol on the lookout for submarine jokes. Depth charged the submarine, and that was the end of that, and it was never heard of again. In this program.
However, in memory of it, a film was made. in which the submarine set off for Clapham. And 15 Eskimo belly dancers left the submarine at Clapham.
Yes.
Oh, why not?
Under the wire.
Well, Barry and Graeme, you have the option of carrying on your own towards your punchline. But I think
Can we make them carry on their own?
You'd really rather not, wouldn't you? Here we come to the moment when I take a back seat and the teams give their announcements for the late arrivals at the Aristocrats Ball. Who's going to open the bidding? Right. So...
No, the dance is tomorrow. Mr. and Mrs. Tillety and their daughter Jean Tillety. On their own in the corner.
Mr. and Mrs. Aristocracy and their son Harry.
Mr. and Mrs. Brooke-Taylor and their son Tim. I can dream, can't I? A rather posh couple, Mr. and Mrs. Nation Robes and their daughter Cora Nation Robes.
Here's the Duke of Rummere Often.
Lord and Lady Ya Lucky Stars and their son Count Ya Lucky Stars.
Please will you welcome Mr. and Mrs. Spearridge and their son, who's a bit of a Burke, Spearridge. And Pat Rishan. And oligarchy.
And the Lord is May Shepherd. He sounds quite genuine. I like him. I think I knew his mother.
Will you welcome, please?
No.
All right. There's Lord Elpis and Baron Landscape.
Mr. and Mrs. Wiss and their son Mark. The Ness couple with their daughter Marcia. Marquis and Marchioness.
I'm sorry.
Wish I was dead.
At the piano from the west coast of Africa, the Earl of Ghana.
Lord and Lady Far Out and their tiny tot, the right-hand baby.
Mrs. Esty and their daughter Madge Esty.
Majesty. That's play on words.
Mr. and Mrs. Mr. and Mrs. Blishment and their daughter Esther Blishment. Oh dear, oh dear.
Mr. and Mrs. List and their daughter Honor.
How did humour creep in here?
At this point, it's my duty to give you
Oh,
the
there's
score.
Dorothy Squires. Oh, sorry. It's as well not to mention it again.
I'm going to give you the score now, and that is Graeme Garden leads with 1 point over Willie Rushton. Tim Brooke-Taylor's next, and quite a long way behind is Barry Cryer. That's all from all of us this week, so we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graeme Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor and William Rushton were being given Silly Things to Do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by Geoffrey Perkins.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Thank you. Hello and welcome to another edition of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, radio comedy's answer to Farming Today. Well, if it's true that the secret of good comedy is timing, here's four men whose watches must have stopped. On my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Willie Rushton. On my left, Graeme Garden and Barry Cryer. And will you welcome, please, the only person I know who's got two centres of gravity, our lovely scorer, Samantha. Right, the first game is called Wuthering Hillocks. It takes as its premise the poverty of the publishing industry. Teams, would you suggest some poor man's versions of well-known titles? Who's going to start?
Well, the reader in A Cruel Sea is the Tetchy Sink.
There's a new film, A Row Called Wanda.
Cervantes' classic Don Quixote is now Shetland Pony Hoty.
And on the magazine front, Homes and Gardens is being revamped to go with so many of the people who have to live in cardboard boxes now. It's called Homes and Cartons.
Death in the Time of Cauliflower? I don't know what that means. Sex, Lies and Semaphore Flags?
I remember that night. J. M. Barrie's classic is now Peter Brillo-Pad.
They're doing a cheap version now of Geoffrey Bernard is Unwell, called Geoffrey Bernard is Still Unwell.
Charles Dickens has suffered. They're publishing his complete works, The Bleak Bed Sitter, David Tinfield, Nicholas Dimeby. I'm laughing because if you want something doing well, do it yourself. The Old Curiosity Barrow. Get on with it, Barry. And Martin Chuzzle, not funny at all, really.
Anything Goes is being revamped as One or Two Things Work Vaguely.
That old classic, King Solomon's Mine, is being spiced up a bit, now called King Solomon's Anybody's.
Jim, have we got any more?
Michael Palin's Around the Block in 5 minutes.
Thomas Hardy's Far From That Rather Annoying Couple.
Paul Daniels' It's Magic is coming back as It's a Cheap Trick.
Prince Charles' Personal View of Architecture, A Vision of Britt Eklund.
Lewis Carroll's Alice in Milton Keynes.
And then redoing the James Bond books, which would include Rhinestones Are Forever, From Rochdale with Love, and Tinfinger.
Right.
Shakespeare's Hamlet is now Cutlet.
Okay. Have we got time for any more?
Are you talking to Samantha?
At this stage, I tell the teams the names of the ball they'll be announcing at the end of the show, and our laser computer has now made its random choice. I can tell you, teams, that it will be the Vicars Ball. The Vicars Ball. Okay, we have a musical round now. It's entitled Pass the Swanee Whistle. The team member will play a well-known song until I blow my hood.
How happens with that? We should have been given time to swallow it first.
Until I blow my hooter, which goes like this. At which point he passes the instrument to the next man, who must continue the song. It's a game which requires concentration and a high level of musicality, but we'll let Colin Sell play anyway. Just to make things difficult, we'll be playing blindfold. And I'm going to start with you, Barry and Graeme. Away you go, Colin. Okay.
I think we should have had a protective on that myself.
Yes.
Safe sucks.
Tim and Willie, here's some music for you to accompany. Tim, start off, please.
Oh, look, you've drooled all over it now. You haven't got the Swanee. I have the
Tim and Willie disqualified for breaking the Swanee whistle.
We've been got at.
They would have won, actually. They were well ahead, and then the Swanee whistle fell to bits. We have a game now. It's a pathetic and snivelling game in which team members must account for some horrendous crimes of which they're accused by the opposing team. Now, Barry and Graeme, I'm going to ask you to accuse Tim and Willie first. Be ready with your defence, please, Tim and Willie. Right, will you accuse Barry and Graeme?
Right. What? Will you accuse, comma,
Them.
Barry and Graeme?
That's right.
Will you, comma,
Well,
Barry and
yeah.
Graeme, comma, accuse.
Accuse.
Or you could have a full stop in there.
Jack Hughes.
And then start a new sentence.
Whatever happened to Jack Hughes? I haven't seen him for ages.
Will you get on with the game, please, Barry?
I'm sorry.
Right, I accuse. I'll start.
Right.
Why did I catch you in my kitchen last night?
I didn't hear you coming.
What were you up to?
My knees.
Yes, but in Brussels sprouts.
It's an old Belgium remedy for athlete's foot. Bien sûr.
In that case, why were you stark naked?
Well, I have athlete's body.
Nevertheless, what was that naked girl doing in the microwave?
The carrots.
No. Why was she in the microwave?
Trying to get a suntan.
But the microwave wasn't switched on.
We never go that far on the first date.
But you're a married man.
So is she. That's microwaves for you.
Right. Barry and Graeme, get ready to defend. Off you go, Tim and Willie.
What have you got behind your back?
These flowers for you.
It's a wreath.
No, it isn't. It's a floral lavatory seat.
But it's not my size.
Well, it's the nearest they had in black.
What kind of flowers are these?
Dead ones.
What could I possibly do with a lavatory seat covered in black flowers?
This.
How do you think that's funny?
Excellent, right.
Just found some of the Swanee whistle.
We're going to play charades now. Historical charades. Each team will mime a famous moment in history, which the others must guess. Props and period dress are admissible. And Tim and Willie, we're going to start with you. Your historical moment is being flashed up now on the laser computer display. Sit down, Willie. Okay, here at home is the mystery voice to tell you what it is.
The signing of the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk. The signing of the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk.
Right. Tim and Willie, carry on with your charade. A historical moment.
6 words.
A small word. T.
The.
Well, hold it a minute. If you're doing that, it's, in fact, 7 words.
The last word is all one word.
Oh, I see. All right, I apologise.
We mustn't go into Europe, I told them.
Right.
Carry on, will you hurry it along, please?
4th word, first syllable.
Yes.
Chop, 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 chop. Timber, boom.
Tony Blackburn.
Second half.
Timber. Lumber.
Lumber.
Tree.
Jack. Tree. Tree.
Yes. Second half of that word. Dunk, dunk, dunk.
Coffee.
Dunk,
Tree coffee.
dunk, bag.
Donut.
Dunk.
Tree donut.
Dunk, dunk, bag. Dunk, dunk.
Tea.
Tea. Tree
Yes,
tea.
yes. Now, this is a bit nasty.
The
This is
signing of the treaty
Now,
of
take care,
somewhere.
teams, please.
three syllables here.
Could run through
Yes.
some treaties.
Now you've got to do the
Utrecht.
first syllable of the last word.
Charlie.
Nonsense.
The late Walter Gabriel.
Second syllable. What a pet.
Signing of the Treaty of Flatulence.
Second
Lighter.
syllable.
Willie's
Second
lighting
syllable.
his lighter, listeners.
Lighter. Light.
Past tense.
Light. Lit.
Past. Lit.
And the last syllable, obsk.
Any idea, Barry and Graham?
Lit. Lit. The signing of the Treaty of Titlitovsk.
You're very close. Shall we give it to them?
Yes.
I think they've got it, don't you?
Yes.
Right. Barry and Graham, now your mime's going up on the board now. And here's the mystery voice to tell you about it at home.
The diet of worms. The diet of worms.
Right. Barry and Graham, start miming.
4 words. What century?
First word. The. Second word. Eating. Chinese eat. No.
The takeaway.
The
takeaway of Peking.
Barry's about to sneeze. Oh, he's dying. Barry's dying, but then that's nothing new. So,
I'm born again.
The die. The
55
die.
days
Princess
at
Di.
Peking.
That was... Don't dream of your holidays. This is no time to book your holidays.
No, this is... I forgot to tell you, you have 30 seconds, and you've had 29.
And he should have told you that 30 seconds ago.
The diet.
The diet.
Third word. Little word. The diet. The diet in of. The diet of. The diet of.
Nose.
Forehead. Could it be the early bird? The diet of worms.
Hemorrhoids.
The diet of worms. The answer there, was it not?
It wasn't.
The diet of ruins.
Only
we
on
should
radio
call it.
would you do that.
Ruins the game if you do. Okay, we're going on to another game now, which is called Quotation Time. No, it's not. It's called Quotations. Teams, I'm going to read you some cryptic quotes and ask you who said them and to what were they were referring. There is a connection between them all, and the person who spots it will win a tweed hairpiece. Graham, here's your quote. Neither could I until they forced me to learn. Neither could I until they forced me to learn.
That was said by Sylvester Stallone on the subject of breathing.
I think it was said by Beethoven when he was asked the time.
Do you know Beethoven was so deaf he thought he was a painter?
Like 3:15, Barry. Sorry.
Barry, here's one for you. You know one can do a great deal of work lying down.
That's Michelangelo. Clean answer, you see. Thank you. Just before the Pope said, no, I wanted it all blue.
Willie, here's one for you. I like to try anything once.
That's Mike Gatting on being asked his views on appetite.
Here are a few more now, and anybody... We'll open it, because these are good ones here. I don't think 19 is too young.
That's
Any takers?
Kylie Minogue on the subject of retirement.
Or Joan Collins referring to a Who's Who entry.
Here's another one. He whittled all over me.
Oh, that's a
Colin
member
Sell.
of the lower University Challenge team. Referring to the opposing captain.
Colin Sell referring to you, I think.
And finally, the Queen is a hot potato.
Oh, I know that one. That was Dan Quayle on learning that the Queen is related to the late King Edward.
Now, any of you, can you tell me what the link is between all those quotations? Seriously now.
None of them appear in the Oxford Book of Quotations.
Wrong.
None of them were said by any of the people we said.
Wrong.
They all featured in the Newgate Quotation Time.
Wrong. The game is called Quotations.
No, Hump, I don't know. They're all names of flowers.
They're all said by the Duchess of York.
You're getting very close. Would you generalise a little bit more? And
They're all said by several Duchess of York.
I'll have to tell you, because you're nowhere near. They were all said by members of the royal family, by or about members of the royal family.
Good Lord.
Neither could I until
Who said he whittled all over me?
Well, neither could I until they forced me to learn was said by Princess Margaret on Dancing the Polka. True, these are all true. Barry, you know one can do a great deal of work lying down, and you gave a very good answer, but it was wrong. It was said by Princess Margaret. You won't get another word out of me. Willie, you had I'd like to try anything once. That was said by Princess Alexandra on riding on a bus. I don't think 19 is too young. Lady Diana Spencer on getting married. He whittled all over me, Prince Philip, referring to an orangutan at London Zoo. And the Queen is a hot potato, said by the Archbishop of Canterbury, referring to the Queen's privacy. That was fun. Right. Right, well, this is a round where each team has to improvise a song with the team members taking alternate lines. The subject and style of the song will be provided by the other team. There will, of course, be musical accompaniment from the Colin Sell Soul Machine. And I'm going
Boots
to
repaired while you wait.
Tim and Willie, you're going to sing first. What sort of a song do you want them to sing, Barry?
I think we've had a lot of calypsos and a lot of blues. We'd like them to sing a madrigal, I think.
Is that
that one. And, Graham, the subject.
Not green sleeves. Black eyes. Black eyes.
Calypso?
You remember?
Madrigal.
We were walking out one day. I chanced on Dennis Potter.
Oh, that Black Eyes.
I said, that rudeness, what you wrote, you are a total rotter. That black-haired creature in bra and pants who did die is anything sadder. Hang about. I said I might be very well thinking of Blackadder.
Oh. Okay. Barry and Graham are going to sing. Is it a madrigal you want them to sing too?
They can do a madrigal.
Timmy Mallet. Timmy Mallet.
Timmy Mallet.
Timmy Mallet.
Early morning.
Early morning.
I can't abide that Timmy Mallet and his whack-a-day.
He gets right up my nose, he does. I wish he'd go away.
He said, why do you hate me so? There is no reason or rhyme.
I said I took an instant dislike to you 'cause it saves a lot of time.
Now, to calm our shattered nerves, a game everyone can play. Mornington Crescent. Remember last week we decided to start playing a straight game because we're going to gradually move forward into the more complicated versions of the game. So this time it'll be pretty well a straight one, except that this week I'll allow Paddington, but only from the south.
When you say only from the south, does that include north?
Listen, as the weeks go by, these rules are going to get more and more complicated. And if I'm going to have to repeat them every time for somebody who can't take them in the first time, we're never going to get on the air at all. The audience knows perfectly well what I'm talking about. Right, who's going to make the first move? Barry Cryer.
Pentonville Road. Lower Regent Street.
Billingsgate.
Paddington.
Aha!
You're not usually that bright. Oh, thank you, partner.
Lisson Grove.
Berwick Street.
Leicester Square.
Paddington.
Can he do that twice? I know it's from the south, but... Is that
You can do it over and over again.
Point of fact, if you think about it, it's not from the south, that one.
So he can't do it?
So, no, you can say it as many times as you like. So will you take another, make another move now, please?
Okay,
you lose a point.
Westbourne Grove.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Queensway.
The audience can see it coming. We can see it coming. It's the moment of truth. Mornington Crescent! Walked into that.
Barry, you let that one in badly.
Well, it's the two Paddingtons, you know.
Yes, but
I'm not a bad loser, don't
I wasn't
misunderstand
allowed
me.
the other Paddington.
I know, but you rattled us. I mean,
And you are a bad loser.
Anyway, excellent play by Willie Rushton. Again, another hand for Willie Rushton. Thank you very much.
Talk about my partner. I think
That, in fact, was a particularly smart move. Now, while I go backstage to show Samantha my medals, I'd like the teams to announce the late arrivals of the Vicars Ball, please.
Here it comes. The Collar family and their son Doug.
And will you welcome the Right Honourable Charles Ismay Shepherd and his father, the Lord Ismay Shepherd.
With his son, Herschel Notwant. It's cabaret time.
Gather round the font.
Let's...
Jane Font and Henry Font.
Let's get it over with. A parade of Nicholas Parsons. There are so many of them. Good heavens, they're all there in a line. They all get a cue rate. Luckily, I've got my rev counter with me. And in the cabaret, Spike Milligan in his goon persona, representing smooth slip-on Y-fronts, which he calls Eccles Easy Elastical.
Mr. and Mrs. Nod and their son Si. Please try and be Christian and not laugh at the entrance and the stutter of just impediment. Strange couple from the church. There's a beadle and an abbot formed an unholy alliance to produce beadles about.
Will you welcome Mr. and Mrs. Meek and their saintly son, Blessed Arthur Meek.
Will you please genuflect and welcome
Yes.
genuflect for genuflect Diocese and Anglican Church.
That's just silly.
Oh, there's the farming vicar, Ida Smallholding, who's brought. And why? Why would he do this on the night of a ball? Go on, lemming, over the cliff.
What happened?
He's got all these pigs with him, but they're safely in an enclosure. They're stipend. Which, as you know, is a small allotment. And,
the Gadarene swine over with the lemmings.
He's brought his lettuce spray.
But luckily, there's Mr. and Mrs. Ation of the Magi and their son Theodore Ation of the Magi.
Chatting with their friends Mr. and Mrs. Rendeth the Lesson and their son Andy Rendeth the Lesson.
Well, loath as I am
and there, believe it or not, Mr. and Mrs. Ment and their newt, Esther Ment.
That's all for this week. Remember to drop a coin into the plate as you leave, and join us again next week. Until then, from all of us, goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graeme Garden, Willie Rushton and Tim Brooke-Taylor were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sells setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by Jon Magnuson.